Good morning, everybody. I'm not happy. I don't want to leave the woods. I don't want to go to work. I just really don't feel like going anywhere today. I would just love to stay in bed. But we got to. I'm already thinking when I want to leave. I really am. Been up here 7 months now, 8 months. Long time to be in one spot. Not for most people, but I'm getting to that point anymore. I don't like being here. I don't like being here for any time period, you know. But we need the money. Unless somehow we get crazy lucky with our investments, we're going to have to be here. But on a more happy note, it's not really happy we're going to work. But we are saving money. That's the happy note. Okay. Not very excited. We'll be in town tonight, guaranteed. Alright, flip side, guys. Okay, we are out of work, and it is a crummy night. It's cold, it's sleeting. See how bad it's going to get tonight, but we are obviously staying in town tonight, and because of the weather and it's cold in the van, obviously that'll change once I get somewhere I can park and turn the diesel heater on. But we're going to go to the grocery store and find something good to make tonight. We're going to have a nice hearty meal. What that's going to be, I'm not sure. We're going to go wander around the grocery store for a little while. And it definitely looks like it's going to be this way for a couple nights. So we'll definitely be in town for at least a couple. Let's go to the grocery store. Well, good evening. So, what I decided upon. And do one of those chicken parms that I haven't had in quite a while because those are darn good. I was going to do some pasta, but instead I got a sourdough bread bowl. But I'm going to cut that up. I've got some garlic butter in the fridge. A little garlic bread, a chicken parm. Probably dress it up with a little extra sauce. And then hit it with some of that shaved parm we've got as well. And then for dessert, Fat Boy cinnamon churro cookie ice cream sandwiches with sea salt caramel core. And pasta, half a chicken parm, and a little bit of bread. Never get to these. So, what the heck, right? So, let's see here. Spray a little of our cooking spray in the bottom of the air fryer liner. Get this out. Yeah, that picture didn't really show, but it's cruddy out today. Definitely not a day you want to be hanging outside. That in there. Of course, my hands are all nasty. A little soap on there too. That chicken goo. But yeah, and tomorrow I think is even going to be worse. Tomorrow's going to be heavy rain on top of this kind of temperature. Hopefully we don't end up with a bunch of ice. I'll just stick that in there. Well, we'll hit the top with a little bit too. Gonna have to buy some new liners. Getting down a little bit. We've got a nice glass of peach iced tea. It's okay. We're going to go ahead and cook dinner. And probably just relax all night. Thought about getting the Game Boy out, but I don't know. It's already like going on 7:30, 8 o'clock. So probably not. Probably by the time I eat dinner, if I can get one of those ice cream sandwiches down, it's going to be time for me probably to go to bed. But we'll see what happens. You never know. So, this spot, again, I haven't been in probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. Can't remember last time I was here. But, always been a good sleep. The road gets a little busy in the morning, but that's okay. I'm getting up anyways, right? But the business on the road is closed. As you can see, there's just trees out the other side. So, not really bugging anybody. All right, I'm going to cook dinner. All right, that was a wonderful dinner. I ate about half the chicken and the little 2 pieces of bread. I'm stuffed, but how can we not eat one of these things? I mean, it's like a cinnamon sugar churro or whatever, but then caramel inside, salted caramel with vanilla ice cream. We got to try it. I see a caramel. Oh, but that thing's good. I don't know where the caramel is, but that cinnamony, sugary churro thing. Thought I heard something outside. We're back. Guess that was just my imagination. But this thing is we found a caramel. Oh yeah. Those are good. I wouldn't have bought them if they were not on sale. But that is a good dessert right there. Wow. That's good. I was going to buy these salted caramel waffle cone ice cream sandwiches that were also on sale. Then I saw these. I made the right decision. Well, like I said, today is cruddy. Tomorrow's going to be really cruddy. It's going to rain pretty hard. I don't know how that water's getting in around the seals and back. One of the seals I added, there's actually a joint where it looks like that's where the water could be coming in. That makes sense. If it's holding the other seal away and has a little crack there. So I might rip that off tomorrow quick. Just pull it off. I need to order. Maybe I'll try to do that tonight. I need to order air fry bags. Maybe I'll try to find the seals. It's late though. I really don't feel like doing that. But I mean, it rained the last time. I mean, it really rained. And there wasn't that much water in the back. I mean, it literally was just the curtain was a little wet. And with the heater blowing underneath the garage, it dried it right out. It was no big issue. I don't like having the water get into the back of the van like that. Like I said, it was just against the curtain. So I'm pretty sure that's how the water's getting in. I don't know. We'll take a look at it tomorrow, see how much it's supposed to rain. And the other day, if I remember right, the back of it was tilted downwards. So all that water from the roof was running off the back against there. So maybe we'll just try to make sure that we're kind of tilted forward tomorrow. Of course, too bad we're here tonight because that's how I'm tilted right now. But now just another thing we're going to have to take care of and fix. So that's, again, all that water, a little bit of that water somehow got in. I took a look at the exhaust vent the other day, and I climbed up there, and the front dam is completely solid. So I think maybe just there is a little maybe crack on the back where it opens. Maybe there's a little spot there. Again, like I said, it poured. I mean, like 3 inches of rain overnight. So, and again, the vent was open. Could have just been splashing in somehow and then running down, probably, because I've never noticed a leak up there before. But okay, I'm going to finish my cinnamon churro caramel vanilla thingy, and I think I'm climbing into bed because it's already after 8 o'clock, and I'm ready to go to bed. At least lay down. So hey, thank you for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. Tomorrow's another day. Van life and Jellybean. Living my best life. I enjoy it. Somebody brought up I should buy land so I don't have to move around. Well, hey, then I could just build a house on it, right? I thought that was kind of funny. I mean, I'm not going to buy land. That's the whole... I don't want to have land, and I don't want to own that, and be tied to something like that anymore. I just thought that was kind of funny. But all right, you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, and we'll see you tomorrow on Jellybean Outdoors for another day of city van life.